Yo, we got OPH, Matt, and G Stacks. What is going on, everybody? We got some Trav to do today. So let's get this going. Let me get my text going here. How's everyone doing on this fine Saturday? Okay. Not feeling well. Well, I've been having a busy day, but, you know, I got my choring out of the way. Now it's just time for some fun. Let me get my run counter up and make sure it's working for you guys. We got Trav here. All right, we're just going to go... Oh my god, Trav is fucking... Guys, Trav is terrorized right now. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm just going to jump right into it, guys. No sense in messing around here. Uh-oh. What is going on with my controls? Oops. Something's going on with Quick Cast. I don't think it's on. That's weird. That is very strange. Okay. I was sitting here thinking, why is it taking so long to kill him? Because it's terrorized, dummy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where is the control for items? Well, this is really strange. Crappiest I've felt in a while. Getting more than 5 minutes of T-zone Trav. Yeah. Sorry guys, this is weird. I'm looking for the settings, the toggle. This is really weird. It's like all of my settings got reset. Skill. Oh, item lit. It's toggle. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, fellas. Here we go. Ready to start horking. Well, that was a really weird start to stream, but hey, it's okay. Okay. Hopefully all the hiccups are out of the way. Sorry you're not feeling good, G-Stacks. Guys, if you see an L rune, please let me know, because I do need one of those. And this might be a shorter stream than normal, just so you guys know, for me. Just because I am alone with my daughter, and if she wakes up, then I have to end stream. Let my wife get out on a horse ride today, so she's out with Tanner at the moment, riding with one of her friends. Told her I'd be happy to do that for her, so I am here watching it. Okay, we got a mana minimum damage, attack rating, mana life stolen, and fire res 27. I'll have to check to see how this compares with the with the FCR rating, with where I'm at, because if it doesn't matter, then I'm just gonna put this thing on minimum damage on there. It's awesome. Another rare ring right here. 8 all res, 14 MF. Nothing good there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, she'll stay asleep for a little while. Yeah, for sure. She should anyways. All right, some heavy boots. That's about all I want to check out there. Nope. All right, we're going to hold on to that ring. Let's go. So the reason I'm looking for an L rune is someone had suggested that I throw on Death on my offhand and try to, you know, see how that goes in terms of kill speed. So I want to try that out. All right, we got a Tal's weapon. 122. Not good enough to note. Not good enough to note. All right, check the Berserker Axe while I'm at it. 222. And the antlers. Oh. And a rare belt. 5 strength. Not good enough. Let's go. It looks like one of my display things is not popping up. Why is that not showing up on the screen? That's weird. Got all sorts of weird things going on today. Come on. Just die. Thank you. My goodness. So I was trying to put... I'm trying to put what I have left on this challenge down at the bottom of the screen, but for some reason it is not showing up. Drop a Zod. Yeah, no kidding, Alex. That would be so sweet. That would be crazy right now. For this challenge, it's so critical to hit Trav on while it's terrorized. Just for the fact that, you know, I actually have a chance that the council's going to drop a Zod. And then the other reason, too, is like, that, you know, I can actually drop some TC-87 stuff. Diadem. All right, nothing else to check out. All right, on to the next. Curious if any of you have tried death on a whirlwind barb like this, like I'm trying to do. Really quick. I want all messages on chat so I don't miss any of you guys if you say something. Fanaticism. Well, that was a much better kill speed. I don't know what the difference was there, but that was nice. Sunder Charm. Another Sunder Charm. Oh wait, not a Sunder Charm. Alright, 78. 56 to mana and 6 decks. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Alright. Yeah, Stacks, I hope that that migraine goes away for you. Those are just awful, man. Ooh, Gull Rune. Look at that. Yeah, we'll take that Gull Rune. That will help for this challenge at the end of the day, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm going to have to, what do you call it? cube that. Okay, I'm dropping all this because I just can't gamble right now. All right, so we got a gold rune to add to the list. Nothing else we want to check out here? Nope. Okay. Strange things happen. Worked a restaurant 8 years ago. Crap food previous day. Monday was the hardest day. Felt sick. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, dropping a Zod is not the strangest thing that can happen. That is true. Alright, so I'm going to put this gull right here because these are the extra runes. These are the runes in my challenge I need. Oh, there's an L right there. What do you guys think? Should I mess around with making that death and trying it out? Because we have enough, you know, I have a general idea of how long Players 3 takes to kill Trav, but, you know, if there's a significant difference if I put on Gore Riders, then I'll do it. Because it's all about speed and efficiency and not shattering corpses the best I can with Reaper's Toll on my Mercenary. Because you'll see me avoiding the ones that have gotten damaged by my Mercenary. Mithril point, nothing to check out. 33, moving on. Hamdan, welcome in. Oh, I'm sorry, I did say Alex. Sorry about that, it is Alec. I'm using dual grief right now, Bob. Welcome in. Welcome in, by the way. But I'm wondering how it'll work if I run death on the offhand, grief on the main hand, you know, for those physical immunes. Oops, here we go. See, I shattered him by accident. And that is not what you want to do, especially on the super uniques. The council members, it doesn't matter as much. It still matters, but not as much. Yeah, so I just have grief right here, and it's a 36, 375, and then I have a 34, 391 here. So I'm thinking on that phase blade on the offhand, running that, running a death in a phase blade. And I understand that like a Berserker Axe would probably be a lot better for death, but really you're just using death for crushing blow. Elrune, all right. Got plenty of those at the moment. Relative time, speed, and runs is opportunity. Yeah. It is. I might wait for another L to drop in here, though, instead of using the one that's from my challenge, you know? Because then I'll forget to replace it, and then I'll be at the end of the challenge, then you guys will be like, well, you never got L rune, you got Zod, but you never got L. Yeah, because generally speaking, I'm between 45 and 55 seconds per run. You have one Sabrina Carpenter. I actually have 3 griefs at the moment. An Act 5 mercenary has one sitting on him. Okay. Alright, we got a Co-rune. I don't think it's worth saving a Co-rune for cubing up. There's just too many runes in between it. But I might do it anyways, just in case. Sabrina's Hamdan. Hell yeah. All right, a little coronet to check out. Vortex shield. Favorite angry person. So, guys, I've got some bad news. I've got some terrible news, actually. This morning I was running Faramir, my hardcore paladin, and I don't want to throw my wife under the bus, but I'm going to. She was talking to me and she said, "Will you, hey, look at this." And I thought I pressed escape. I didn't. And I ripped my paladin. Yep. Yep. Smoking, what's going on, man? Yeah, I ripped Faramir. It sucks. It really sucks. Level 77, I believe. I just got a I just got a 33 all-res gilded shield, and I did a cube socket recipe on it, and it got 4 sockets. And then I rolled a spirit in it, and the spirit rolled 35 FCR, so I was sitting pretty, man. I just switched over to a faux pally. Yeah. So, that's the pain of hardcore. I wasn't paying attention. I thought my screen was on pause. It was not. And that's all she wrote. So, on to the next paladin. So, of all the risky, dumb shit I was doing on stream the other night, for that to have gotten me some quill rats, that hurt, man. That really hurt. Eowyn's stew that took his life. Never just pressing escape. Yeah. I thought for sure I'd pressed it, man. And I learned a lesson. You know, if there's anything that's going to be distracting me, it should be chat and nothing else. So I will play hardcore when those situations come up. Yeah. No good. No good. But yeah, that one hurt because, like I said, that 33 all-res gilded shield had dropped. I'd rolled the 4 sockets in it in the cube, which was just huge. And then the first time I put runes in it to make spirit, it rolls 35 FCR. God. Just brutal. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you, Smokin'. It's all good. So we have some gambling to do, but I'm going to hold off on the gambling until Terror Zone Trav is over, which is in another 10 minutes. So I need to dump some gold. War Axe, speed 'em. They're all spread out on me, man. There we go. Demon hide gloves. Templar coat, Thunder Maul, small charm. We'll grab that. 175 and almost 20 to life. That's pretty cool. Two 6-socket lightning swords with full lightning damage inventory. Would that be good? Maybe. Throw a... what do you call it? A Griffin's for your helm. Infinity on the mercenary. Might work. Oh, that's a good point, G-Stacks. Thank you. That's almost as useful as Phil's advice that he gave me, which was the #1 rule in hardcore is don't die. Circlet crown. Definitely more in the 1 minute range with it terrorized. I'm going to throw on P1 for a little bit. Like to try to keep these runs under a minute. Don't really care about any of this stuff. Pirouetting, something similar. Crescent moons, lightning charms, griffins. Yeah. What would be interesting is doing like a barbarian with all the charms that you described. Oops. And then from there putting like dual crescent moon on. Well, no, you'd rather have infinity. Never mind. Never mind. Infinity would be way better than 2 crescent moons. Got Asunder, 74. Shinu, welcome in. I could pick up the orbs. Yeah. Are there really any orbs out there that you'd rather have than like endgame gear? Because I understand the use on like some PvP stuff, but like, are there some orbs out there you think that would be more useful than, say, like a, oh, that's why they're not dying. So I'm using my ethereal Alibabas that will eventually break because I'm stupid. $74 is bad. What is... Did I say something like that? Yeah, because at the very least, looking at some orbs would be kind of interesting. See what drops, you know? Hey, Hamdan, I am level 92. Yes, level 92. Amrune. Yes, I do, and that's part of what got me interested in trying this challenge. Not that I need it to drop naturally, but that would be epic, you know? That would just be absolutely epic to drop one naturally, whether it's terrorized or not. So the highest rune that I've gotten from Trav so far, Hamdan, is Cham, and that was on run 14 of this challenge. My introduction to running Trav was a Cham at run 14. Yep. So in reality, I just need 2 more Cham runes. Oh, weird tile. Okay, so that was the last terrorized run. Man, we got Flare Jungle too. It's gonna be hard for me not to run Flare Jungle. I love that place, man. Love me some Flare Jungle. Terrorized, but we're on this challenge, so we'll just stick with it. All right, boys, we got some gambling to do. So if you had not seen it already, I did gamble an SOJ. So stupid, man. So stupid. But now, what I would really like is to gamble at Griffins. Calculated damage on a full poison boson. Gamble Ethereal's Might. Yeah, that would be insane, man. That would be absolutely insane. Oops. What am I doing? Nobody knows, including me. Damage full poison boson, full inventory, 12 facets. That'll only be 11k. Yeah, Alec, there's something weird with poison charms, though. I remember watching Llama's video on poison, and I wonder if that would even work. Like, do they have to all be the same poison amount for it to work? Am I understanding that right? Oh, there goes one of my charms. Going too fast. Yeah, thanks OPH. That's why I have it on the inside over here. Really, I should be going to the other screen so that doesn't happen. And if it does, I don't sell it. I don't want to sell that 4015 Geeds either. 220 Sorceress, not much else on it though. I'm going to hide this for now. 51 Cold Res. Gonna make Eternity Phase Blade. Whoa. Nice, man. I'd be curious to hear how that works out. And guys, there is a lot of noise happening in my garage right now. Please hold on one second. Okay. I think we are all good. It's a trap, yeah. I actually have my freezer defrosting out there right now, my stand-up freezer, because we just butchered a couple of pigs. And we need to make some space, and there was a ton of frost buildup in there, and that is like one of the major things holding us back for more room. So I have that thing defrosting, and it's just ice falling. Probably not the best time to do it when my daughter's napping, but hey, here we are. I'm doing it. So let's see here. Wonder what god item do you see worth in those coronets? Not sure if I completely understand what you're saying, but like I can show you the best circlet I've ever found. It is incredible. And I found it on a terror zone with my very first character when I got my PC. It's unreal. Circlet of Ages. Don't forget a plate for you. Yeah, man, I would share if I could. Oh, I'll show you a godlike item for a circlet, man. I found one on single player. And a while back, someone had offered me the equivalent of like 100 jaw for it. but obviously it's on single player, so I couldn't do that. But it was really cool just to see that it was worth what I was suspecting. It's always exciting seeing those. Always exciting seeing those tiaras getting gambled. Yeah, so after I'm done with this gambling session, we'll go and check out that circlet that I'm talking about. Unfortunately, it is for a druid, and I have a hard time enjoying druid, man. If only this one had 20 FCR instead of that 7 mana stolen per hit, and then something else, maybe 2 open sockets instead of the minimum damage. That would be a pretty sweet circlet there, man. Pissed himself when he saw the circlet. Yeah, I might get Griffin, man. Who knows? It's certainly, at this point, it is the most possible it's going to be. I think at level 92, you hit that threshold with the plus minus leveling stuff, because there's, I think it is -5 and +4 of whatever your character level is what you can gamble. So since it's a level, TC 87, if you're 5 levels above that at level 92, then your chances of gambling it go way up. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so I need to replace that charm that I sold to old Dickface over there. Sure. Okay, let me show you that circlet. That is the most godly circlet I have ever found, or gambled, or anything. Just take a good long look at that. Two 30-20, 25 to life, 15 to mana. If it had dexterity or higher rolls, if it had like 60 to life and 40 to mana or something like that, it would be like top echelon type of thing. But the fact that it has 2 open sockets and it's a 2 30-20, insane. I found some cool ones over the years, but yeah, like I'm never going to use that one. This one's cool because it has a Vizio mod on it and it has 2 open sockets. Like, I think this one would actually be somewhat useful in like a mid-level duel. A lot of these I can get rid of. I've just been holding on to them since the start. This one's kind of a cool starter circlet right there. 20 FCR, 20 all res. $15 to strength. Like, there's some pretty cool ones in here, really. 2 to necromancer with some res on it. 220 paladin with some mana steel. Oh, I don't know what that's doing on here, but 70 Kiras, pretty cool. 20 life, 15 res jewels in there. That would be sweet, man. Yeah, the glove spot having potential, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, let's get back to taking these guys out. As soon as I find an L rune, we're gonna try that, we're gonna try death instead. Yeah, thank you guys. That circlet is crazy. I probably should make a druid just so I can play, you know, and use it. Grand Charm. Check out that flying knife too. Ooh, it's ethereal. And a cool circlet. Not quite. No good. No good. Oh, hell yeah, Bob. That's awesome. Oh, I think I'm still on players 1. I need to change that. I think I just said that too, maybe. Okay. Come on. Kill him. Here we go. All right, nothing else to check out. So tomorrow I'm heading out to the river to go fly fishing. Really excited about that. Ooh, we got an Andariel's Visage. Will this one be ethereal? No, it won't. Ah. I don't know. That must have been like the 20th one I found. 26 to strength, 9 life stolen per hit. Yeah, that one goes on the ground, unfortunately. Only so many of those you need. She knew I am going after Steelhead, specifically. Yep, going for Steelhead. Which is a, if you're not familiar, a steelhead is a trout that migrates to the ocean and then comes back into freshwater to spawn. And they just get big. and they get mean. They fight like hell. So, and right now, where I'm at, having a very good year for salmon and steelhead. So I'm really excited to get out. I went out last weekend too. Transceptor. Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about being Eth smoking? Sorry if I missed something. Got a rare ring to check out here. And some boots, no good. And 11 all res, but yeah, nothing else really on that one worth keeping. But that is all right. There's always the next run, right? Oh, it's just more of a on the Andariels. So I have so many Andariels Visage, and the ethereal part, you know, obviously adds that defense factor to it. It doesn't really change a whole lot at the end of the day. I just think it'd be really cool to find one is all. One single player, you know? That's all. But this game just invites min-maxing. You know what I mean? Just invites it. Such a stat-driven game. Alright, Stacks. We'll check out the orb. Surprise, it's shit. Hobby biologist since I was 4. Oh, nice. You know those fishies? Hell yeah. Yeah, I probably have a book that you would really enjoy then, Shinu. It's all of the salmon and trout species of North America. And it's a really awesome book. They go into like the history of them being identified, their native basins and everything like that too. I think it's called Trout and Salmon of North America. It's got really beautiful artwork on it too. It's really, really a cool book. Hell yeah, tight lines. Appreciate it, man. Petri Heil. Okay. Hopefully I didn't say something. Hopefully you didn't trap me into something there, Shinu, but I don't think you would do that. Something that will get my account banned forever. Eternity and Grief is GG. All right. What are the runes in Eternity? Probably about time for this. Yep. Ooh, Cornet. Come on. He's something good. Nothing good this time. Flawless ruby. Take another one of those. Nothing else. Petrus, patron of fishermen. Good things should happen. Amberist sold, sir. Ooh. That's a pricey rune word. We're about to hit another level. That TZ Trav really helped me out. Ooh. We got Mighted Trav. Mighted Council. They got nothing. They got nothing. Another cornet. Alright. So G-Stacks. Ooh, rare ring, or unique ring. Come on, do it. Do it. What else we got? Gauntlets? Alright, we'll do the ring last. Come on. Oh, a shit Ravenfrost. Get out of here with that. Come on. Can do better than that. We could do better than that. Yeah. Alec, that's a great point. Why gamble in real life when you can gamble virtually in this game? The only currency is time. Got immune to physical. Grand Charm. Another rare ring and an orb to check out for G-Stacks. Hopefully his migraine has gone away. Or is slowly going away, I hope. Ooh, summoning skiller for the druid. With 4 max damage. Alright, we'll just make a little note of that. And we'll leave the damage out of there. Okay. Xander last Monday. 36 inches for you people in the freedom units. The units that make no sense compared to metric. But that's what we were born with, so hey. But that's awesome, man. What kind of rig were you fishing it on? Because you like to fly fish, don't you, Chinu? I would check out that belt. %, MF charm. I'll always keep those until I'm completely maxed out on 7%ers. All right. Fall is lure fishing time. Nice, man. That's awesome. Ooh, Decapitator. It's always a cool one. I just like looking at that one more than anything. .30 faster run walk. Not a whole lot else on there. Hellslayer. Classic. Poison res 10, not enough. Need the 11s. Got a Malrune. Nice, man. So for whatever reason, you guys can't see it on my screen right now, but one of the runes that I have not had drop from this challenge yet is an Ist rune. So I think it's the last remaining mid rune. Other than that, it's Jaw, and I think Ohm. There's that level up. Sir. And then I think it's Zod after that. I've gotten a Bear rune. Tiara. Okay. I have one of each class smoking except for Druid, and then I have 2 Sorceress, and that is it. Okay, so I still need Ist, Low, Sir, Jaw, and Zod. That is what I need still on this challenge. For whatever reason, it's not showing up. Let me just try something really quick. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm going to give up on this. Going to give up on that. It's taking too much time. Too much time. So yeah, Ist. Jaw. Oh, don't die. Low. Sir and Zod. That's it. So many goddamn mules, though. So many mules. Did I ever? Yeah, I did. Okay. Not enough gold, are you kidding me? Okay. Heavy boots. And guys, I am sorry to say it, but it looks like my daughter is waking up. So I'm just going to do a couple more runs and then, yeah, I'm going to have to go get her. She is starting to stir. She's not crying, but yeah, she is waking up. So it'll be a shorter stream today. Unfortunately, she didn't sleep very long. Yeah, but that's all right. We'll just do probably 2 more runs and then I got to go get her, unfortunately. But for all you guys here hanging out, really appreciate it. This is always fun. Always fun for me to do. Always fun to hang out with you guys, and we did get a goal rune out of it. And next time I see you, I might be restarting hardcore, or I might be doing more of this challenge, but that is to be determined. Oh, and I have a new skill to do. Yeah, we'll do find item there. 3 of each character. Yeah, man. What's cool about that is then you can have specific builds ready to go. And that's why I have 2 sorceress, because I definitely really like to have my LK runner be separate. And then or like a general sorceress that I use for LK running, and then I'll switch back and do like Nova sorceress with it. And then I like to have a sorceress that's just for like Terrorized Andariel and Mephisto. Because that fire build is just so amazing against Andariel especially, you know? Alright, I'll do one more. One more. That would have been a cool name for a channel. Just one more run. But that's probably also the name of many other channels I'd have to imagine. Human hide gloves. Looks like my daughter may have fallen back asleep. Maybe? I'm just going to keep going until, if she wakes up again, then I am going to log off, but yeah, it looks like she is back asleep. So we'll just roll with this for a little bit. Battle belt, ring, jewel, flawless amethyst. Any more horking to do? Nope. Watch this little overtime bit be the portion where I get a high rune. That would be so awesome. And I'm also looking forward to that eventual jaw rune drop from in here too, because that will mean that I have beaten Sir Fox on his own challenge as part of my totally separate challenge. Just for bragging rights, you know, the fact that I gambled that SOJ to begin with is amazing. But I can't wait for that jaw rune drop. All right, Shinu, thank you for coming in, man. Yeah, I'm heading out in a minute anyways. I'm sure she's going to wake right back up. So, yeah, I'll post it in Discord if I catch some good fish, man. Absolutely. Small charm. Heavy bracers, balanced knife. Okay, yep. She is waking back up. So this will be my last run, everybody. This will be my last run. I'm gonna have to go get her. Can't leave a baby crying while I'm playing D2. Good news is she's not crying yet. So, I'm still in the clear of being a good dad. Now, if I said, oh, I'm going to do another 50 runs and just let her sit in there and cry, that'd be no good. That wouldn't be a good dad move. All right. 4 cries. Nothing else there. That's all right. We got to 1850 today. We got to 1850. And for the drops of the day, the main ones were the Gull Rune and Dariel's Visage and the Druid Summoning Skiller. And it had plus max damage on there too. Everybody in here, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a fun day. Shorter stream, but like I said, my daughter's up, so I'm going to have to go and get her. So, hey, thank you for coming in. Peace out. D2R Degenerate. Degenerate.